'Cause you're beautiful.
Like no other.
Flawless. Absolutely flawless. 'Cause you're beautiful.
We have dedicated our lives to making the nation a better dressed one.
It's a mission of mercy, especially today.
Because downstairs there are 74 women on the verge of a midlife crisis.
Flawless. Absolutely flawless. And it's no good waiting by the window. It's no good waiting for the sun.
40 from Pete, fading.
Finished? Why does everyone call all the videos on me? Each of these videos contains a desperate plea for our treatment. They're not making it up. They need it badly.
What's on the tape?
A complete A to Z of my midlife crisis. Look at these shoulder pads. Oh my God, and even the bra's a different colour. Do you ever wonder why you find it so hard to find clothes like this?
Well, I have, yes.
Maybe in fact no one apart from you wants to wear them.
They're up there, nice shelf.
You dress like a granny.
Everyone here has an image. Fuddy-duddy, strong, let's just say it's slutty.
This bow is just like, you know, maybe for a little dog, a little Shih Tzu or something.
Please help me. I'm in the midst of my midlife crisis.
Fat, unfit and over 40. I'm afraid I've been rather naughty.
Welcome to my midlife crisis.
Trinny Susannah, come and have a go if you think you're hard enough.
I turned 40 this year, so I'm a prime candidate for a midlife crisis.
I'm 42, I should have got through mine by now.
What do I do next? Who am I?
But it's not just about turning 40, it's much, much more.
We're watching this slot to draw up a shortlist of the best midlife crisis cases.
So we can take a closer look at these women and their problems.
Susanna?
My nephew actually asked me if I was going dressed as a prostitute.
Unbelievable!
Just got engaged, and he thinks I'm the most sexless creature he's ever come across. That's why I thought I needed the Susanna and Trinny treatment.
Oh. Did you see the run in her tights?
Yes.
This is my seductive jacket from Germany. I have continental clothing.
She's so having a midlife crisis. Oh, that is just an 80s moment. You had one of those dresses, Susanna.
Never in my life, no.
You had a puffball.
I never had a puffball.
You did. You did.
Since I turned 40, the last few months I've been going out dressed just like this.
You know what she's got? The man's midlife crisis.
You think I'm crazy?
Someone who's got a very good figure, it's almost harder for them because it's like, well, why should I give up all the young clothes if I can still get into them?
Oh. I do need your help, Trinny and Susanna. Please help me. Please help me.
Oh, I'm having a midlife crisis watching them. Should we make some calls?
Yeah. Okay. Hi, is Sylvia there, please?
Yeah, Jane, please. Yes. Jane, hi, how are you?
No, I'm ringing up to say that you're through to the next round.
Yep. That's right.
Yep, you're one of the chosen few.
It's 1 week later, and the 5 shortlisted women are here for closer inspection.
We've seen the tapes.
And now we will analyse their minds.
To find out what lurks beneath their ghastly garb.
We're going to whittle them down to 2.
First up in my room is Julia. She's a housewife with 4 children. Hi, Julia.
Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you
Come
too.
and sit down.
Thank you.
So, Julia, what do you think your problem is? What is your midlife crisis?
I think really it's just wanting to get my freedom back. I've recently started to go out again and buying naughty clothes to go out in.
How are things with your husband? How does he see how you dress?
He did make a comment when I went out with, I think it was the first time I went out in a black miniskirt, and I walked in the sitting room just before my taxi came and said, how do I look? And he said, well, all right for an 18-year-old. So.
So how do you feel about your face?
I don't like the fact when I look in the mirror, I look so much older than, say the last couple of years I've started panicking about it.
What's your panic then?
I think it's not been attractive to guys anymore.
To your husband or to guys?
Both.
Yeah.
Hella is single and an events organiser at Cheltenham Ladies College.
Susannah, at last. At last, come and sit down. Lie down.
Lie down?
Yes, make yourself at home.
Okay, hello, I'm glad to see you dressed up.
I have.
For the occasion today.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is my good Guernsey.
That's your good Guernsey.
Yes.
No, good colours.
Are they?
Yeah, very good colours for you.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So I don't need your help.
Yes.
All right, then.
Oh my God, you do. Okay, you're 45 years old.
Yes.
Give me a little rundown.
I worked in London all my life and left London about 4 or 5 years ago and thought that I would sort of semi-retire to the country.
Leave the life of a kind of 80-year-old.
Well, I thought, yes. And then I met Mike, who is, now has engaged me, and I'm finding now that I'm having to pull some of my stuff out of the wardrobes that I'm stuck in a time warp.
When did you last buy something for yourself?
I think it was about 3 years ago I bought a cardigan from Jaeger. It was a very nice cardigan.
Jaeger?
All my clothes come from Jaeger. I've always shopped in Jaeger because that's where Mother shops, you see. Good clothes.
So how do you think your midlife crisis is manifesting itself emotionally? Forget the clothes, just how do you feel inside?
I feel old. It's, I think, a feeling of that I'm on the hill downwards, that there is no point doing anything new anymore, and it's just a giving up feeling, I suppose.
Jane is married with 3 children, and she runs a marketing consultancy business from her home. Hi, Jane.
Hi.
See you. Come and sit down.
Some sort of therapy couch.
Well, we try to get you comfortable so that you'll really be yourself.
Right.
Jane, what do you think your midlife crisis is?
For myself, a lack of identity for where I am at the moment. I'm trying to be one role in work and then another role for the children and another role for my husband. And I'm finding it difficult to juggle everything.
Is this your classic outfit?
This is like my at-home, relaxing, slob-out sort of thing. But I don't have a middle area. I've got them.
So you think this is all right and business is all right?
I mean, even these I wouldn't regard as great. But
I wouldn't either.
But I think this season bright colours are in, so I've gone back to my wardrobe and I've looked at bright colours and I've got all the things that are bright colours out and then I'm trying to wear those. I'm probably not doing it.
Oh, God, it's quite draining.
It is quite draining.
Because it's sort of, we go into so much more than just clothing.
I mean, it's quite interesting, this whole midlife crisis thing, because I found with Julia, she thinks she's 15.
Hella is a little bit more ambiguous. She's just like this kind of faded human being.
So what is her crisis, though?
All she can see in front of her is her coffin.
The opposite of that would be Jane, because she has a successful business. She's got kids, lots of kids as well. And then she juggles too much. She's got all these plates spinning.
Yeah.
Sylvia is married with 3 children. She's a full-time mum but wants to get back into paid work.
Hi, Sylvia. How are you? Come and sit down. Make yourself comfortable. In fact, lie down. Make yourself really comfortable. Just tell me a little bit about yourself to begin with.
Been at home for the past 5 years, full-time with the children. Youngest child has now started school. It's a real crunch point.
What kind of dresser do you think you are?
Very plain and very dull.
Do you ever dress for your husband, or do you feel there's no point?
Oh, no. My husband's a chartered accountant. He doesn't want me spending money on clothes.
Do you ever feel sexy?
Oh, no.
No.
Goodness, no.
Do you have a good sexual relationship with your husband?
Well, after 17 years, it's... what do you expect?
Sort of quite few and far between.
I can't remember.
Can't remember?
Can't remember.
Okay. Is there any part of your life that you enjoy?
Oh, I'm stumped now. I've made it sound like a real tale of woe.
Yeah,
but,
no, you do actually. But is there, what do you really enjoy in life, Sylvia? What's something that really makes you happy?
Well, I just sort of pottering around and listening to the radio, I think. Just sort of things like Radio 4. I think that's what I enjoy doing at the moment, because I can do it at home and clean the kitchen at the same time.
Teresa is married with 4 children. She owns a hairdressing salon.
Teresa, nice to meet you. Come and sit down. So Teresa, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've just reached this stage of my life where everything, you sort of have lots of things to deal with. Life bashes you about a bit. I had 2 people that really hurt me quite deeply, sort of with work and everything. And then after that, then I had this tax inquiry, all the debts and the bailiffs, and just decided that I just couldn't cope with running a business anymore. So I just sold it. And as my husband put it, retreated to the shed in the garden.
It's still a hairdresser?
Yes, but it's just totally downscaled. The whole idea is that I don't want any of the hassle of the business and everything.
So you kind of lost your confidence a bit?
Yes, definitely.
But on the other hand, I have lying on this chaise longue a woman dressed like yourself.
Yes.
So talk me through that.
Well, this is my little fun side, I think. We could say perhaps I hide behind it.
How does your husband feel about how you dress?
Well, he likes this, you see. This is the Britney look. The socks is the thing that was the thing for him, really.
Do they continue into the bedroom?
Occasionally.
Okay. How often do you go out with your husband?
Not very often. I don't really like going out in the village much.
Okay.
You just see clients and see people that you know. And
you are quite vulnerable. If we were to say, this look is not your look, this is something that we don't really feel is you.
As long as I've still got the socks for at home indoors, then it'll be all right.
Do you honestly think the new look we might give you would include those socks?
No.
Okay. Now we have to make that oh so difficult choice of cutting the 5 women down to just 2. Jane, stuck in the 80s, works very hard, juggles a lot.
Right. Sylvia, she catalogues shops and is really suffering from low self-esteem. I mean, it is below the floor.
Teresa, she is a hairdresser. She's had a few knocks recently, she's very insecure. This look is not a comedy. Her husband likes her in the Britney look, and she doesn't have any other identity.
Hella looks like her grandma. She's 45 and she's given in to old agedom. She's given in to her pension. She's given in to the bus pass. She believes her life is over.
Julia, she has this fear of getting old. She goes out, she kind of parties, and she's got great shape, but I think it's what's going on inside her head she has to be aware of.
Step forward, Teresa. Helen, will you step forward?
We have to tell you both.
That you've got to...
Ladies!
Thank you. You're the worst of the bunch then.
Well, you're the ones maybe with the most opportunities.
Now,
yes.
hello. Yes.
Oh God,
I
here it
don't know
starts.
if you know what's going to happen.
No, not really.
To get to know you better, I need to become you for 24 hours. Okay?
Yes,
So
right.
I'm going to be walking your dog, I'm going to be working at the ladies' college.
No.
And I'm going to be hanging out with your lovely fiancé.
You're really going
Yes,
to do that?
really and truly.
In your absence, I'm going to be, I don't know how, running your hairdressing salon, chopping a few of your clients' hair.
Right.
I might be nosing around your lingerie cupboard. I might be doing some things with some of your short skirts. It's going to give us an added insight into what you're like.
Well, I hope it's going to be a new beginning. I hope I'm not going to be squashed by this. I don't see why I can be squashed, because I can't be called frumpy, because I'm called frumpy and laughed at every day in the office, and I'm prepared to laugh with them because I agree. I've got a super wardrobe of granny clothes.
I feel like I'm at the top of a log ride and you're just peaking at the top and it's just about to come crashing down and you're about to go, ah!
It's crack of dawn, and I'm in deepest, darkest Sussex, going to Teresa's house. Now, she's gone off for the day, and she has left me 4 children, a husband Zach, and a hairdressing business to run.
if I can really understand Teresa's life, then I should be able to dress her better.
Oh yeah, that happens. Okay, I'm in the house. In the house. Everyone must still be asleep. Good morning, Trinny Blossom. Please look after my babies very carefully. That includes my husband. Oh, sweet. Go and wake Ellie and Nick. Shout for Josh. Josh! Josh! Josh, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Ellie. Mummy's gone and I'm waking you up this morning. Okay. Okay? Oh, you're still sleepy. Huh? It's time to get up. Look what a lovely day it is. Look! It's so nice and blue sky.
I'm here in Cheltenham to spend a day in Hella's filthy shoes. I've got to go to her work at the ladies' college, but first I've got to get to her house to feed the dogs and take them for a walk. Oh, this is lovely. Hello, doggies. Come on, come on. Dinner time. Here, come on. This is so nice. It's not what I expected at all. I expected this place to be a real tip. I love the way she uses side plates and not dog balls. Okay, now which is which? I think that one is the older one. Okay. Well, as you can see, I've changed, so I look less like a dog walker and more like a lady for the Ladies' College of Cheltenham. And I'm assuming her car is going to be as clean and gorgeous as her house. Oh, maybe not. Okay, do you think I'm supposed to wear that or supposed to sit on it? Not sure. Let's see what's underneath. Oh, God, they're both as bad as each other. Ah! Look at this cup! I can't believe this cup! Oh, and it's dripping everywhere. The spilt cup. Ah! Do you think that's her snack, that railway biscuit? Old railway biscuit. I mean, how can she keep that there?
Take 2 mushrooms roughly chopped, half an onion. Always have a problem with onions. Roughly chopped is such a difficult thing to define. I do so want Josh to love me. So revolting.
Josh! Are you getting up?
Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy! I don't know if this is how your mother does it. Does it look similar?
No, this one's burned.
What do you think of how Mummy dresses?
She likes wearing like short skirts and everything.
She does. What's your instinctive feeling, Josh, when you see your mum, how she's dressed?
Too old and a bit mad.
And a bit mad. I'm now off to Teresa's work. And, you know, it's a long, long way to go here. And, oh my goodness, here it is. Work. I presume when they come in.
Hello.
Hi Claire, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Good, very well, thank you. I'm just sort of starting up here.
Cleaning.
Yeah, trying to kind of make it organised. I've already made one towel filthy wet. Okay, what else needs to be done before somebody comes?
Oh, I am so disgusting from that car journey. My trousers are filthy. And now I've got to go and find the development office, wherever that is. Hello, everybody. Let's see what I've got to do. Do you know where all this stuff is, Jo?
It's the invite and the letter, and I've got the card as well for you.
What, so I have to photocopy that?
Yeah.
I was shocked by the way she dressed. Is she always like that every day?
Yeah. When I first met her, she did wear different things each day, but now she just wears the same thing every day.
Hello, is that Mrs. Hill? You can go to the ball. They're £100 each. Quite expensive, isn't it? Charlie, do you know where Hella's makeup drawer is?
It's this one.
Oh, look, there is a lipstick. That would be a good colour for you, but it's never been used. Smell that. That is so old.
Oh, look, this.
That is. She doesn't still use that, does she, this nail file?
No, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to touch it.
Okay, cottage pie is in the oven. I'm here at Mike's house preparing him lunch. I don't have to go very far because he's literally... That's it, ready. Mike!
Hello!
Lunch is ready!
Oh, lovely.
Here we go.
We went to the music thing at her college, and she's leading an old girl to her seat, and I saw her and I thought, which one's the old girl?
Really?
You know, she doesn't hold herself erect.
Yeah.
I think it's all lack of confidence again,
Yeah.
and trying to look insignificant.
Well, you're engaged in name, aren't you?
Yeah.
I mean, you've proposed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And have you got her a ring yet?
No, not yet.
Are you going to?
In time, yes.
Teresa's been my hairdresser for about 10 years.
Has she always dressed like this?
I don't think I've ever seen her really wearing trousers. I mean, obviously
No.
I see her on a work basis,
Yeah.
but it's usually short skirts and, well, recently the kind of Britney look.
Uh-huh. I just wonder when you're wearing a low top. There's a lot of movement in hairdressing. Do you sometimes catch a tit?
Possibly, I can't remember.
You think she dresses fine?
No, I'm not
Claire,
100%.
get
no.
honest, she
Not
dresses
always.
so like shit.
Sometimes she looks absolutely awful. She just put clothes on. It's like, what have you got on? Especially when she puts her socks on, bless her. But other times she can look really nice.
What would you like us most to throw out of her wardrobe?
Little white skirt she's got, and a lycra skirt and a black lycra skirt. They've got to go. Burn them.
Okay, Linda mentioned black lycra skirt, so I'm gonna
white one. That's right on my ear.
Sorry. So, done the clients, they're all settled now. Zach is downstairs in the office, so this is the perfect opportunity for me to actually go and discover Teresa's wardrobe. Something that immediately spies my fancy is a dress that even on me would just about cover my fanny. If you have breasts, do not wear double-breasted. That is something that really you should be wearing if you're actually trying to get some business. I don't think so. Another one, no. You know, you're showing off the entire pudding. All going! This is all. Ooh. We've got some very saucy showing off the pubes underwear here. No mirrors in here, though. Don't be scared. I smell Teresa on it. I don't see that, really. Zach, will you just talk me through this look? It was your idea, wasn't it?
Oh, it was, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what to say. It does. Don't you think it looks good?
What do you honestly think?
From a man's point of view.
Am I true to form here? Is this a look, or am I being a comedian? Be honest with me. This was in her wardrobe.
It was, yes. Well, she wouldn't go in public like that.
Would I go in public like this? No. I mean,
No.
I'll tell you what it did
Well,
good
when
for
you
me, is I thought, I've got a good pair of boobs now, okay, I had to stop breastfeeding. But I had to put these in them, okay, to get them bigger.
Right.
Because I'm a bit flat-chested. Okay, now, let's be serious. Was a part of this, in a way, to give her confidence in herself, to kind of, you know, put something on
Yes,
so it would be something
probably was,
fun?
Yes. I think you're absolutely right. A few things, one after another, really battered her confidence, and she didn't have much of it anyway.
Yeah.
I know a lot more about Hella thanks to her friends and her colleagues, but there's one other person I need to see who's very important, and that's her sister. So, Karen, do you think her appearance has changed a lot since she's been to Cheltenham?
Yes, because I think she has sunk into what I would describe as a sort of grey morass of sort of dog hair covered yuck. Has anybody got any idea what she wears to these school events? Does she look completely freaky, or does she look quite nice?
Funny enough, it doesn't matter what she puts on, she would never look a freak. Okay, now for the culling of the wardrobe. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. I mean, I don't even have to make a comment about that. You can judge for yourselves. It does nothing for any woman's bottomless. It used to be curtains hanging in a caravan. That's how not to do ethnic. Does she think she's Val Dunican? You know, what is this? All she needs is her pipe and a rocking chair. Let's start. Someone else can wear them as long as I don't know about it, but Hella is never going to be allowed to wear these things again.
My field research is done. I'm off home, and I'm sure Hella will be pleased with the changes I've made to her wardrobe.
And I'm sure Teresa will be pleasantly surprised too.
Oh my God. Too bad. Oh my God. I'm going to spend the rest of my life naked.
One dress, one jacket, and a plastic bag.
Oh no, I have to keep this one. Please don't let me throw this away. Please don't make me throw this away. Oh, I'm going to have to hide this up my jumper.
I'm flabbergasted. I just don't know.
Tomorrow I am going up to London and I'm absolutely terrified because I think I am going to be poked and prodded and generally torn apart by Trinny and Susannah.
Teresa and Hella should be here soon
To see what happened when we lived their lives. Okay, I think the best thing is that we just go for it, all right? Ready?
Right.
She likes wearing like short skirts and everything.
Too old and a bit mad.
Bit mad. Oh, thanks, mate.
I don't think I've ever seen her really wearing trousers. I mean, usually with a kind of Britney look.
Oh, I'm beginning to get a reputation.
Saucy underwear.
Oh no, knicker-draw. Oh no!
Zach, talk me through this look.
Oh my God!
It was your idea, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
Yeah.
Look at his face.
I don't know what to say. It does. Don't you think it looks good?
You're cruel.
A few things, one after another, really bettered her confidence, and she didn't have much of it anyway.
Yeah.
Having heard your husband speak, your children, and they obviously know you extremely well, and they realised that you wear these clothes to hide something. There's something inside you, about you, something you feel that you don't want to display. So you're kind of putting on this fancy dress almost.
I'm desperate for people to like me. I have to please and be liked. To have the real me showing, people might not actually like that. So all the time I'm doing something else and being funny and being this and that, then they don't actually see the real me.
How do you think you could dress to show that bit of Teresa to the rest of the world? Because that's kind of what we want to do.
Perhaps sophisticated, you know. Could I be sophisticated?
Do you think you could be?
I don't know.
Well, we do need to now go and put you in the mirror.
Oh God, yes.
The mirror! The mirror.
Come on. Okay. Go in there, face front, take a long, hard look, and tell us what you think.
Oh, don't like that bit. I'm seeing parts of me that I don't normally see.
Come on, okay?
I want to just take this off for me, because I want to see the arms, so we really get a good idea.
Well, now I feel very naked.
Now you can feel like you're... Don't! That's something we can deal with.
I cover it up with something.
What do you cover it up with?
Big shirt or
You
something.
do. So you take away totally the kind of elegance of it in a nanosecond, don't you?
Yeah.
Your little body, you know, it's an amazing bum you've got.
Oh, thank you.
No, really and truly, and that we need to show off at all costs.
That's not good. Okay, there. That's not good. It's
The hair. I'm sorry, you are a hairdresser.
I know.
I mean, why do you have... How can you have hair like this? Shame on you, woman. Look at it. Once we get all this hair out of the way, you become a different woman. I mean, you have the most beautiful eyes. And we don't see them under that mop.
Here you go.
Oh my God.
Just tell us what you think.
God. Well, I wouldn't be normally looking this closely at myself in something like this.
How many Mrs. Santas can you see?
About 25,000, I think.
On the whole, it's an outfit which is something for fun, but it's an indication of a part of your character.
Yes.
Which means you are prepared to take risks. So let's take some more. Come on.
Oh, now what have I let myself in for?
Ready?
Yes.
Now, this is all about the rules of what you should wear.
So, the top. Deep V, because you have a cleavage. You've got a good cleavage. The knot at the front is a fantastic way of hiding a stomach, because this is slightly looser. It's going to glide over your stomach. The skirt, you can wear most shaped skirts. So this is a gentle A-line, but it's the length we're looking at. It's going to come just under your knee, the most flattering length for any leg. All right, can you bear it? And these are your sock substitutes. You don't need to wear socks. You can wear boots.
I like this. That makes sense to me totally. I like the word glide. That sounds good. Just slightly worried about the skirt just being there.
If you end it where you're ending on your knee, although you've got very good legs, one's getting a bit saggy. And I think it's time to just take it down. Evening wear. Your issue is your arms, all right? But evening wear, we want to feel sexy, so it's how to get that balance. So we've taken a kind of ethnic top, which has got an arm on it, which is very open and airy, but it's sexy too, because you see the silhouette underneath without it being really tight. And the colours on you will be beautiful. So a lovely deep red, a deep purple, a deep blue, just to cheer you up. Skirts, you can so wear a cut on the bar skirt, and that's a great way to be sexy. And we want Zach to want to go up and just touch and feel and do whatever he's going to do, but that's really sexy. So £2,000 goes a long way.
Yeah.
That's also going to include
the barnet. Oh my God, we're going to get you in that hairdresser. We'll donate that hair to Victoria Beckham and her extensions.
Next, Heather arrives to see how I got on being her for the day.
Susannah's now lived my life. She's not just saying these things from her smart apartment. And if she thinks that I'm going to go dog walking or live my life and trotting around Mike's garage in little foo-foo high heels and a sparkly top, she's got another thing coming.
Okay, Hella. Right, no point hanging about. Let's go straight in.
When I first met her, she did wear different things each day, but now she just wears the same thing every day.
She doesn't still use that, does she, this nail file?
No, I don't.
You don't still use it.
Well, if I'm desperate, yes.
I think she has sunk into what I would describe as a sort of grey morass of sort of dog hair covered yuck.
Well, I knew she was going to be negative. Because
Why?
she's
She always been like that?
Always negative. She's never... I can't even remember one occasion when she said, gosh, you look nice.
She's leading an old girl to her seat, and I saw her and I thought, which one's the old girl?
Really?
She doesn't hold herself erect.
Hella, how do you feel about Mike calling you old girl?
Well, I suppose I am aware that he thinks that I look very old.
But that's your fiancé who's saying that about you.
It does make me not nervous with him, but I am constantly aware. I suppose I feel, not that he's doing me a favour, but I suppose I do feel that he's been very good by standing by me. When my father died.
Yeah, it's your father dying, isn't it? That's why.
And when he died,
how long ago?
5 months,
Okay.
6 months now.
Okay.
And I was going every weekend down to Windsor, and so I was never seeing Mike, in fact, in that time.
So you just gave up on yourself?
I gave up on myself. I lost my willpower, I lost my way, I lost myself. You know, I lost sight of myself, and him and I think.
What's the kind of woman you'd like to be at the end of the show?
Well, I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. I mean, you can't change my life, but it would be nice to be actually shown the door.
Right, you're going into the mirror. Can't believe it. 45!
Anyway, God, this is horrific. No, I don't like what I see at all.
All you saw was that, and I'm not surprised because that is something. But what you do is you dress so that it makes it even more there. But by doing that to cover that, you've covered everything. We had no concept what was underneath that maggoty old jumper.
You are the same shape as Trinny.
Yeah, you are. You've got the same shoulders as me, and then you go out further here, move to the side. What I do, my love, is I stop showing that by wearing a dress over trousers. So even though I'm thinner than you, it's still the same issues.
Look, oh God, look, I just see myself by the side. It is terrible, isn't it? I am not
You know what the
controlled
bottom
woman.
line is? You've just so let yourself go. And you need to build it up so that you can actually respect your body enough to dress it better.
So, Hella, can you quite believe these are the clothes you're going to be wearing?
No.
Because they are going to take you from the morning right through to midnight.
This is your dog walking work outfit, okay? And a great tweed coat, but a modern twist on tweed. So it's not frumpy, scarecrowy moment. You can wear that because you've got a great waist and you, quite frankly, haven't really got tits, okay? A pair of jeans that are kind of slightly wide-legged here, so always wide-legged, not clinging on the bum, okay? Nice bright scarf, cheerfulness, and a cool pair of trainers. You are not 60.
I do have a slight problem with the coat.
You don't have to go for that exact coat.
Right.
The point is, whatever trouser you're wearing, for you to look after those hips is to wear a three-quarter length coat like that. Here,
This is what Trinny wears all the time. It is her uniform, wearing a dress over trousers, because it does wonders in hiding the hips, and it's very modern. And then really cool gilet.
I'm still slightly fazed by the sort of gypsy dress and trouser affair.
You could take it a bit shorter, so it's to the knee, and then that will elongate your leg. And you've got these shoes underneath, okay, with a bit of a wedge.
It's quite a big wedge.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Come on,
a couple of inches,
I'd break my
woman.
neck on that.
You wouldn't.
Okay, let's not digress here. The bottom line is all of this will look terrible unless we do something with your hair.
So we have to find you a cut which is very low maintenance, that you're not going to have to go and get blow dried all the time.
Another thing, you can't not wear makeup. You've got to learn the art of just a dab, just something. It will change your face.
The thing is, Hella, you've got £2,000 to spend on a new wardrobe, which is a lot of money, especially for someone who, you know, lives in bin liners.
Did I look very disappointed by mine?
You looked a bit shocked, I think.
I was absolutely flabbergasted. If I went off to work with a dress over a pair of trousers, they'd laugh with the floor.
You know, to feel comfortable.
Well, I felt I was still speechless with disappointment. Yeah. So disappointed.
I'm quite relieved. I think I've got off all right. The only thing that just worries me a bit is this skirt length.
I'm going shopping in 48 hours' time. In theory, to buy dress-trouser combos. I don't know what length of skirt, what colours, nothing. I'm meant to be wearing. I don't even know where to begin. I feel no excitement about it. I feel very little hope. I mean, the good thing about this is that it can only get better. That's the theory. Can't get worse, because I know what I've got's not right, but the suggestions that have been made by those two are horrific. I'm not sure what I'm looking for. I don't know whether to go for bright colours or khaki, or I like dull, but I love dull.
I've got to lower my skirt length, so how about that? Looks a bit gypsy.
I feel this is the bohemian look that they want me to do.
Oh, it just makes my calves look really big, and it just needs to be upgraded. You can't take the short skirt out of the girl.
This is flared jeans, and I hate them. I don't know how I will fit the ends of these trousers into my Wellington boots.
It's following the rules because we've got this and this, but look at me.
I need a Range Rover to wear this, I feel. I think not.
I'm hiding because of this one. This shows all my lumps and bumps, and it's really horrible.
This is the Trinny look. This is what she wanted me to wear. But I like this because it gives me a leg length without showing the breadth.
I'm not part of the rules, but could cause a diversionary tactic thing in the stomach area.
Trinny.
Ta-da! Here I am in my pyjamas. It's about this much different from what I would normally wear.
Okay, so I've given in. This is the tunic and the trousers I said I wouldn't wear. It does something for me. I do see I've got a shape in this. I admit that. I admit that.
I found one. I found one. I will have my way. I will have my way. I found one. I'm going to try it on.
Trying this on. And things that I would never have looked at twice in a shop at all, and that having to get them because this is what follows the rules. Longer skirts and things are make me feel older, and I don't know if I like that.
9 until 6 I shopped, reacting very badly against the advice given by the girls, because I just couldn't see the point of it.
Hella has had plenty of quality shopping time now.
But has it been time well spent? Let's find out.
Hello, Missy. What's this?
Come on, let's put it on.
Let's put it on.
But I am worried that it's a slightly sausagey colour.
Well, it depends how your ultimate hair colour is going to be. At the moment, I'd say it washes you out.
No, I think it's nice.
It's soft on you.
Oh no, those two colours together. It's a terrible pink, full stop.
Yeah.
But on you, what it does is it brings out your varicose veins.
Go back to see what that's like. I did actually spy this
I
myself.
thought you'd like this one.
Yes, you
I
know what?
bought
You
this
can
for
wear
you.
that.
It's
I don't know
wonderful.
how, but you can. That's good. You can keep that.
Fabulous. Let's see this.
Look at us.
It makes you look ill. Yeah, you're not.
But when Hella's hair is darker, still won't work. That is quite an amazing evening dress, but it is cut on the bias.
It seemed to work.
Yeah, let's literally shove it on now. Oh, darling, I was going to use the skirt on. I don't know what mirror you were looking at. Turn around.
No? I've only got about 2 items left.
No, but you know what? You've got us with you today, so don't fret.
You were 14 in that skirt. Exposed. She's such a complainer, isn't she? Got to be tight, Helen. It's the only way you make the figure look good.
Can't breathe.
Good. Okay, do you want help unbuttoning? Should we speed you up, Helen? Come on.
Unbuttoning. We don't like this. This is a bit night dressy.
You tried it on?
No.
Well, just try it on quickly. Don't assume. Do you like it?
I think it's too sort of foo-foo, young and,
How old are you? 16?
getting that way.
Yeah, but how old are you?
46,
Okay.
45.
You're 45. I think you feel so tired in your life that you feel you're a 55-year-old sometimes.
You are only 2 years older than I am.
Yes, but you have a different figure, Susannah.
Does nothing to do with figure, Hella.
It is.
No, it's not.
I do feel bullied. It's only because I don't know what to do. You know, it's like shout at the dogs, you know, it's only for their own good. So I assume that they're doing it for my own good.
God, you're so difficult, woman.
I'm feeling hot and sort of lost track of what it is, a bit that we're getting.
She so wants to get out of here, she doesn't care now. Put on that little jacket you hate, will you?
Thank you.
You see, because you're Perry, you should always do up.
It's so good on you,
It's
Hella.
tight, though. You know,
I'm terribly sorry.
I know you might feel slightly that we're being very bullyish. We might be slightly railroading you, but it's all because we feel hopefully you'll join that train journey and gain the confidence by the end of the day.
Can you just stand up straight for a second?
I am standing up straight.
You don't need to do it up.
She's psychosomatic, Susannah.
That is so...
I mean, I like this now under this.
utterly stunning on you.
So beautiful, worth getting.
Yeah, that's a definite take. Even with that hair and that unmade up, haggard old face of yours. You look beautiful.
In the morning, you clean your skin with an exfoliator. This build-up creates those little spots under your skin, okay? And they've got to go. Okay, come in. Feel that.
Oh, it's got bits in it.
It's got bits in it. So what you need to do is you need to put that on your skin every morning. So we just take this off now. You just won't look at that dirt on your face.
I've been on British Rail.
Then, in the daytime, just use this moisturiser. Very easy, bung it on your face.
Yeah.
This
So
is something very dangerous for you to use because I'm so
very
scared that you will do kind of that. Okay, which you mustn't do. Is you start
Maybe I'm not going to go
and
back
you
on the
gently
train
go
looking
the
like this.
opposite way of your brow.
All the dust coming.
Can you both of you pay attention? You think this is a kindergarten lesson? Susannah, out the way. Just leave the area, okay? Pay attention.
How can I pay attention? Yes.
I can't believe you do. It's like you take it so you don't give a damn.
Probably got a grasp of the rules the first time I went shopping on my own. But didn't have the balls to carry it out. That's the thing. It's having the confidence and somehow having those two there spurring you on and whooping you along, making you go on and on and on trying things without getting depressed. Determined the positiveness they have that they will find the outfit. And they said to me, we will find it. Oh, well, we will find it.
We're on our way to meet Teresa
Making sure she's been obeying our rules.
and not wearing any of those hideous miniskirts. Teresa! Come on. Are you there?
I'm here.
Where was that skirt on the rules, darling?
Well, I just thought I'd try on for a bit of fun, but it's a bit sort of
You did
siesta-ish,
try it on as a
siesta.
joke, didn't you?
Let's just see what else you've got in here, because there seems to be quite a lot of shopping. Oh, my goodness. Didn't we become expensive?
It is
thought I
so
felt
great on you, don't you think?
Really
It's
nice.
smart. It's such a nice shape, Suze, isn't it?
Was it the bias cut you were saying about hugging my
Yeah,
butt?
great, because you have no saddlebags and we wanted to show off your arse.
It's perfect.
Yeah, we like that, don't we? Put up the
So
colour
I've done
against
good
you.
so
Let's see
far.
the colour. Oh, dear, wait a minute now. Did you buy those for something, or was it a Cinderella moment?
Well, it's a bit of pink.
Okay, this colour.
Your complexion's quite ruddy. What concerns me about this top is the width of the ribbing on the neckline. I think it makes it look a bit cheap. I think that should go in the holding bay.
Holding bay. Holding bay, I like that holding bay. Okay. Oh, what is this drawstring?
Well, this is the colour I was going more
And it's
for
a
the colour.
drawstring?
Oh, for comfort.
And did you get it to go with that? What's that?
That's a skirt.
Oh my God, it's a skirt.
Oh, you mustn't take those away.
No, those are so cute. Put them on. That's real Minnie Mouse. Oh, we love
Those
those.
are great. And with fishnets as well in the winter, so fab.
God, Brittany has gone to bed. Somebody else has taken over. Can I just say, was this a first minute purchase or last minute purchase?
It was getting on for nearly the end of the day.
It was.
And I was rebelling a little bit.
You were, weren't you?
That isn't you anymore. And I do believe that even if you have one piece in your cupboard like this, it's like if you have one cigarette sitting on the shelf and it's there to tempt you and you smoke it, you're back to square one. Same thing with mini skirts.
You take forever to change, madam.
Sorry. Perfection takes time, you know.
How do you feel in the jacket? A bit much too tight.
No, it's a bit stretchy, this.
I mean, you really look like a different woman. You look like, even when you're at home, you're going to look like a woman who's in total control of her life.
You know, one of the issues I remember was having the confidence to have to tell people what to do. And this is kind of approachable still, but it's like I am confident, you know. You need to kind of do what I'm telling you.
Totally different.
But how are you feeling inside? What are the changes? I mean, are you feeling more confident, more...
It is to do with inner confidence. And, I mean, you always direct yourself to your horrible bits that you don't like, and all you see is those. And the clothes are making me feel so different about myself because they're all sort of glossing over things, and most of it's being hidden, which I really like.
Looking at you now, I can hardly remember the socks and the pigtails. It's like that was in a different lifetime.
So nice.
Yes, I've been down to the stockroom, madam, and I have your boots here. And I have brought you a pop sock. Okay, get your shoes off, you old trout. Come on. I bought a little bit bigger, and when you put these on, you put them on like a sock. Well, Susanna's actually doing it for you. You should always put them on and then pull them from right at the bottom, because you'll think they won't fit, and they will.
And those are like the socks that you were wearing, but they're actually boots. They're not socks. You're not going to look like a ridiculous Britney teenager anymore.
Come on, look in the mirror.
Ah, I like these.
It's a week later. Hella and Teresa arrive for the final transformation.
This is the first time Hella has seen the full effect.
Nervous.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Ricky. It doesn't feel like me. Doesn't feel like me at all.
Does it feel like you ever at some stage in your life?
Yes. About 20 years ago.
Do you feel you've grown up a bit since then?
No. I feel younger. I feel more confident, but I feel younger, if that makes sense.
Yeah. The whole overall look, Hella, is just, it's so staggering because you've turned from a tired, given up on life woman to this kind of sexy, beautiful, very elegant.
Exactly. You've always had this natural sense of elegance. I always felt that about you, but it hadn't kind of come to the fore. And now what you're wearing is completely in tune with that innate elegance. What do you think? You chose this yourself, didn't you?
This
on your own.
Well, yes. I thought it followed the rules.
And I love this.
You've been swimming, haven't you?
Yes.
And you've been moisturising?
Yes, every day.
Has anyone noticed?
Everyone. When I went to a different dog walk last night, and a message was left on my windscreen, "Your complexion looks great. See you tomorrow." 2 exclamation marks. So I assumed that one of you had been down in Cheltenham.
That was quite a personal comment.
Well, I felt so.
Well, Hella, you have come through in spectacular fashion, and I think now you can go and sit down and put your feet up.
Thank you very much.
It's the first time Teresa has seen her clothes, hair and makeup together.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Look at this gorgeous creature. Oh my God, I look so grown up. I look like a posh bird.
What I always thought about you, Teresa, is that you were quite short and square. And you're actually probably the same height as I am. But you've always looked so sort of stunted until now. It's like you've been stretched out.
Oh, you see, I've blossomed now.
And the hair...
I love it. I felt strangely liberated when it was off. You don't ever look at yourself to that degree. And now I'm going to be looking at myself all the time. Ta-da! What a babe.
We know how you feel in this already.
It's you who has made this suit look sexy. It's not the suit that's made you look sexy. Sophisticated.
Understated chic.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Are you going to be able to walk down the streets of Chelsea?
I am dying to walk down the streets of Chelsea. I want people to look at me and say, doesn't she look amazing?
Hella, come on up.
You two have both hit a midlife crisis, but it was for completely different reasons. Teresa, you were dressing too young. And Hella, you just given up and looked like an old bag. And now look at the two of you.
Oh,
you've done so well.
And we're just looking down this cleavage.
Look at that cleavage.
Feel when I dance with you. We move like the sea. You're all I want to know. I feel free. I feel free. I feel free.
They both look so much younger.
They both understood so well how to coordinate colour.
Midlife crisis? What midlife crisis?
We got new tapes from Hella and Teresa. This is such an exciting moment, Suze. So who's we going to watch first?
This one.
Put it in.
Hello, Trinny and Susannah. Remember the place I was afraid to go? Chelsea High Street. Behind me is the salon I sold last year and I haven't really liked to go near since. But here I am, a new woman, and anything is possible.
She looks like that's the past, I'm getting on with it.
Teresa looks just a totally different person. She looks totally elegant and sophisticated. She might have been going through a midlife crisis, but she's come out the other end, happy with life, confident, happy what she's doing.
She's proud now, isn't she?
Another thing I used to hate to do was attend local events like this lifeboat fair. So I just got to meet my family today. They haven't seen me in this outfit yet, so we'll see how it goes. Ta-da!
Oh my goodness.
Hello, gorgeous. I did have concerns because I thought she was going to look like a serious, full, middle-aged woman. But she looks much younger, much slimmer. She looks great, very sexy. So the Britney look is definitely not needed anymore.
She looks better than what she did before because she used to wear short skirts and try and look younger. And she looks more confident around people.
Zach and I are going out tonight, and Trinny will be pleased to see that the Britney look has long gone.
So we'll see what my husband has to say about my evening wear. How do I look?
Oh, look at Zach. He's over the moon.
I have lipstick on.
I feel so
Are you ready
nice
then?
on your
Oh.
Cheers, my darling.
You know, the biggest change was her walking down Chelsea High Street, really with the kind of fingers in the air, I'm cool, and standing in front of the shop that she had to give up. That was such a tough emotional journey, and she did it.
When we last saw her here, you know, she suddenly kind of gained this sort of sassy persona. And I was just worried that her lack of confidence would reappear when she got home.
It didn't.
Hella's new life. But is it a new Hella? We shall see.
Hi, Susannah. Hi, Trinny.
Hi.
We're on our way to the ball.
This is one of the special events that she spends her life organising.
And me with my ring at last.
Oh, she's got a ring! I don't believe it!
Let's go back. I want to see that.
Yeah, let's see how big the rock is. Hang on.
And me with my ring at last.
Oh my God, she did get the ring.
I've never been in the 6 years I've been there because I've never felt that I had anything to wear. This year, of course, I expect to rock it through, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's the first time Mike and I have been out together with this crowd of friends, and it's a great feeling, and I just hope he feels as proud of me as I do about him tonight.
Oh, bless him.
I think that she'd definitely be probably like mid to late 30s now. Definitely in the 30s rather than maybe possibly in the 50s, later 50s.
Isn't that incredible?
Unbelievable that she thinks she looks so young, but she does.
The biggest change that I've noticed is her posture. She just looks so much taller. Before she was hunched and in a corner and didn't feel worthy of being in, say, a situation like this. But now she's the belle of the ball now.
She was lacking confidence in me and confidence in herself as regards hanging on to me, I think. But yeah, she's a lot better now.
They look so great together, don't they?
We're off to have our first dance together. I'm sad you can't join us, but we have to go on our own. Bye-bye.
This whole experience is going to change her life, because I believe that she will move on in her job, without question, because she didn't look right. And now she looks the part. She will be an amazing ambassador for that college.
Hella is a person who was the oldest looking and has become one of the youngest looking. Physically, her whole posture was different, and now she feels younger. She's, got her shoulders back and face open. I think Mike better watch out.
I think when you get into your 40s, you reach a stage where you can look back on your life and either be very proud of what you've achieved, or you can look back and think, what have I done with my life? Where's it gone? And I think that was the situation for both Hella and Teresa.
Go back to normal life now. That's the problem. Have a little inkling in the celebrity lifestyle.
Oh, I missed that bit.
Feeling so much more confident that I would never have thought that just clothes or having my hair done would have made me feel. It's like I'm glowing from within.
Stand to work good and behaving like a child, we still haven't quite got the look. And then suddenly, we just all came together, and I loved it.
Waiting, and it's no good. Waiting, you got to go to the city. You got to go to the city. They're gonna find you there. It's beautiful.
It's crack of dawn, and I'm in deepest, darkest Sussex, going to to Teresa's house. Now, she's gone off for the day, and she has left me 4 children, a husband, Zach, and a hairdressing business to run. The point of today is that if I can really understand what makes Teresa tick and what's in her life, then I got a far better chance of dressing her. In the house. Everyone's still asleep. Good morning, Trinny Blossom. Please look after my babies very carefully. That includes my husband. Oh, sweet. Go and wake Ellie and Nick. Shout first. Call for Josh. Ellie? Ellie? Good morning, Ellie. Mummy's gone and I'm waking you up this morning. Okay. Okay? Nick? Oh, you're still sleepy. Huh? It's time to get up. Look what a lovely day it is. Look. It's so nice and blue sky. Josh? Josh? Josh, good morning.
Morning.
Now, your mother does mention it's quite difficult to get you up. So I would say in 10 minutes, I will have an amazing breakfast on the table, and if it's cold, I'll eat it, you see. Okay? Great. Fantastic. Okay. Now I've got to start making that breakfast. Take 2 mushrooms, roughly chopped, half an onion. Always have a problem with onions. Roughly chopped is such a difficult thing to define. I do so want Josh to love me. Ellie, does Jess get up on her own?
Yes, no, she just gets up.
She does?
And she's up in bed brushing her hair.
So revolting. Josh! Are you getting up? Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy! I don't know if this is how your mother does it. Does it look similar?
No, this one's burnt. No, it's all black.
If I knew it was an omelette at the beginning of your mother's instructions, I would have made it differently. Zach, I've got you some coffee. And I'll see you later. Okay, I'm going to make your lunches. What do you think of how Mummy dresses?
I don't know.
Okay.
She likes wearing like short skirts and everything.
She does. What's your instinctive feeling, Josh, when you see your mum how she's dressed?
Too old and a bit mad.
And a bit mad. Jessie, what's the best thing about how your mum dresses?
Dunno.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on. No, you're going. Come on. Come on. Okay. Right. Now, what have you got? Here, I need to give you that. And I need to give you that. Okay, have a good day. Have a good day. See you later. Bye. Bye. I'm now off to Teresa's work. And, you know, it's a long, long way to go here. And, oh my goodness, here it is. Well, that's kind of easy and nice, isn't it? Just morning coffee and here I am. Work. A note. Hello, Trinny. Welcome to my little cabin. Could you please switch the coffee machine on large knob? God, that's how you spell knob. Okay. Turn 1, click. Take them over to the basin. Fold up underneath. Teresa